Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video from me. I'm Damian from Pusa Tuition 30D. So in this video, I'm gonna go through the Form 4 Chapter 9 Mathematics. If you like my videos, please follow my IG as well. So let's get to the questions right now. Alright, so let's look at the Chapter 9 Comprehensive Practice for Form 4. So we look at the first question here. There are 3 blue colored pencils and 2 green colored pencils in a box. So 2 colored pencils are randomly selected one by one from a box without replacement. So I want to write the sample space for the selected colored pencils. So to get the sample space for the selected colored pencils, basically sample space is very simple. It's just all the possible outcomes. A set with all the possible outcomes inside. So I draw 2 colored pencils one by one without replacement. Yeah, so basically there are only blue colored pens, the 3 blue colored pencils. We name them 1, 2, 3, and the green colored pencils, there are 2 of them, so 1, 2. So I use blue 1 with less blue lah. Blue 1, blue 2. First blue pencil with the third blue pencil. It can be second blue pencil. Actually, let's stick with the blue first. First blue with first green. First blue with second green. Then we start from the second blue pencil. And we keep repeating each one of it, cycle through it. Basically it's like that. Blue 1, blue 2, blue 3, green 1, green 2. So we start with this, match with each one of it. Then we start with the next one, which is blue 2, then match with the other 4. And keep going until we start with green 2 and match with everything else. So, blue 2, blue 1, blue 2, blue 3, blue 2, green 1, blue 2, green 2, then we start from blue 3, blue 3, blue 1, blue 3, blue 2, blue 3, green 1, blue 3, green 2, and start from green, green 1, blue 1, green 1, blue 2, green 1, blue 3, green 1, green 2, then start from green 2, green 2, blue 1, green 2, blue 2, green 2, blue 3, green 2, green 1. That's it. These are all the possible outcomes. That's how we cycle through all the possible selections. Okay, you can list out what are your possible outcomes first, then we see how we can match them all together. Then the second question here. Number is chosen at random from the set S, x where x is an integer, x more or equals 1, less or equals 30. Calculate the probability of first one getting the multiple of 3 and multiple of 12. So let's list out what are your multiples of 3 and what are your multiples of 12. Multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Multiples of 12, 12, 24. So getting a multiple of 3 and a multiple of 12, this one I'm just selecting one thing, one number. So and means it has to be both. So keyword and is like intersect or is like union. So and means it has to fulfill both conditions at once. So means it has to be multiple of 3 and also multiple of 12 at the same time. Means it can be either 12 or 24. So for part A, the probability will be 12 out of two outcomes out of total. There are 30 numbers from 1 to 30, so there are 30 numbers. So when you can simplify the fraction, always simplify your fraction. Leave it in fraction form, it's fine. So it's 1 over 15 for part A. For part B, factor of 20 or factor of 8. So factor of 20, I have what? To get 20, 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5. To get 8, 1 times 8, 2 times 4. So or means it can be either one of it. Means it can be the 1, it can be the 2, it can be 4, it can be 5, 10, 8, 20. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 outcomes. Don't go and count like 1 here, both are the same outcomes. Don't go and count it twice. You only count it once. So there's 1 here, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 outcomes out of total 30 outcomes. So 7 over 30. That's the final answer. Okay, that's question 2. Now question 3. I have 2 cards labeled with the numbers 77, 91. I'll put in a box M, and the 3 cards labeled with the letters R, I, and A, I'll put in a box N. Okay. A card is chosen at random from box M and box N respectively. Okay, so inside box M, I basically have the 77 and 91. Inside box N, I have R, I, and A. So they want you to complete the table with the possible outcome. Basically, just match the outcome from box M with the outcome from box N. Just like the 77 matched with R here. So this one is 91 matched with R. Here will be 77I, 77A, 91A. Just like that. So by listing all the possible outcomes, I want to calculate the probability that, first one, a number card with the sum of digits greater than 10 and a consonant card are chosen. So it must be both conditions fulfilled. Sum of digits greater than 10. 9 and 1 is not greater than 10. 9 plus 1 is exactly 10. So it's not greater than 10. Means it must be 77. Consonant card are chosen. Means it must be R. So the only outcome is 77R. So probability will be 1 out of, here there are 6 outcomes. So 1 over 6. Okay. You have to list out the possible outcomes like this. The second one is or, means either condition fulfilled, then it fulfills the restriction that is given. So number card with sum of digits greater than 10 means it must be 70. It can be 77 with anything. So it can be 77 with R, 77 with I, 77 with A. Then a number card with sum of digits greater than 10, or a consonant card are chosen. Consonant card means it must be R. So it can also be 91 with R, because the R fulfills the other condition. So either one of the conditions fulfilled, then it follows the restriction given. So probability here, 4 out of total 6 outcomes. Simplify the fraction, 2/3. Yeah. Okay. So that is for question 3. Question 4. 2 prefects are chosen at random from 5 prefects. 2 prefects chosen at random from 5 prefects. 3 of them are in Form 4, 2 are in Form 5. Draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes, then calculate the probability that both prefects chosen are in the same form. So 2 prefects are chosen. So the first prefect, it can be from Form 4 or Form 5. The probability here, basically, there are 3 Form 4 students and 2 Form 5 students. Means probability of choosing Form 4, 3 out of 5 of them. So Form 5 will be 2 out of 5 of them. Then I choose another student. It can also be Form 4 or Form 5. Same goes if I choose Form 5 first, it can also, the second one can be Form 4 or Form 5 as well. So after choosing one Form 4 student, I'm left with 2 Form 4 students and 2 Form 5 students. So probability of choosing a Form 4 student will be 2 out of 4 of them left, because 2 Form 4 and 2 Form 5. So same goes choosing Form 5, 2 over 4. If I choose a Form 5 student first, means I'm left with 3 Form 4 students and 1 Form 5 student. Means the probability of choosing Form 4 students is 3 out of 4. Form 5 students will be 1 out of 4. Yeah, so that will be the tree diagram showing all the possible outcomes. Then I use that to calculate the probability both prefects are in the same form. Both prefects are in the same form means it can be Form 4 and then Form 4 again, or it can be Form 5 and then Form 5 again. So when it's or, when it's the condition of or, this happening or this happening, I plus the probability together. Yeah. So it means 3 over 5 times 2 over 4 plus 2 over 5 times 1 over 4. Basically this pathway, that's why 3 over 5, 2 over 4, or this pathway, 2 over 4, 1 over, sorry, 2 over 5, 1 over 4 times together. So it's this and this, that's why it's times. Okay, so it will be 3 over 10 plus 1 over 10. Means 4 over 10, which is 2 over 5. Simplify the fraction. Yeah, if you have trouble adding fractions together, you can use calculator as well. So that's question 4. Question 5. Probability of Kamsing passing his physics and chemistry tests, 0.58 and 0.42 respectively. Calculate the probability that person, probability Kamsing pass both tests. So basically, probability that he pass physics is 0.58. Probability that he pass chemistry is 0.42. So probability that pass both tests means pass physics and pass chemistry means 0.58 times 0.42, both happening, so I times together. Okay, so feel free to use calculator to count this. 0.58 times 0.42, I get 0.2436. Yeah. Kamsing passes only one test. I have to consider what are the conditions that that will happen basically is when he passed physics, fail chemistry, or when he fail physics, pass chemistry. So I need to consider both conditions, physics pass and chemistry fail, or, so again, or with plus, physics fail, chemistry pass, sorry. So physics pass 0.58 times probability of chemistry fail. If probability of chemistry pass is 0.42, means he fail will be 1 minus 0.42, so 0.58. Or physics fail, 0.58 is fail, means 0.42 is pass. 1 minus 0.58 times 0.42, probability of chemistry passing. So 0.58 times 0.58, 0.3364 plus 0.42 times 0.42, 0.1764. So plus together 0.5128. Yeah, that is question 5. Yeah. And question 6, Fatima sends her resume for job application to 3 companies. Probabilities of Fatima getting a job offer from companies X, Y, and Z are 3 over 5, 4 over 9, and 5 over 12 respectively. So calculate the probability of Fatima getting a job offer from any 2 companies. Okay, so yeah, probability that Fatima gets a job offer from any 2 companies. Means, yeah, it can be from X and Y, from X and Z, or from Y and Z. Okay, so we have to consider all the conditions. Probability, company X and company Y, but not company Z, or company X, not company Y and company Z, or not company X, but company Y and company Z. Yeah. Offer from company X, 3 over 5 times getting offer from company Y, 4 over 9, and getting from Z is 5 over 12, means not getting will be 1 minus the probability. 1 minus 5 over 12, 7 over 12. Okay. Getting from X, 3 over 5. Not getting from Y, 1 minus 4 over 9, 5 over 9. And getting from Z, 5 over 12. Or not getting from X, 1 minus 3 over 5. So 2 over 5. Getting from Y, 4 over 9. Getting from Z, 5 over 12. Yeah. So I calculate 3 over 5 times 4 over 9 times 7 over 12. 7 over 45. 3 over 5 times 5 over 9 times 5 over 12. 5 over 36. 2 over 5 times 4 over 9 times 5 over 12. 2 over 27. So I plus them all together. 7 over 45 plus 5 over 36 plus 2 over 27. And I get 199 over 540. Yeah. Okay. So it's in a sense similar to before, but there are 3 different things to consider now. Yeah. But the principle is the same. Now, part B, when it involves at least or at most of the time, we can use the complement of the probability. So probability at least one company. Basically, you can get from 0 companies, 1 company, 2 companies, or all 3 companies. If at least one means it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3 companies. So it cannot be 0. Yeah. And total probability will always be 1. So I can always use the complement, means I find 1 minus probability of getting offers from 0 companies, means all 3 companies do not offer her the job. Yeah, so I take 1 minus probability of not getting from company X 2 over 5, not getting from company Y 5 over 9, times not getting from company Z 7 over 12. 1 minus 2 over 5 times 5 over 9 times 7 over 12, 7 over 54, so it's 47 over 54. Yeah, that's for the part B here. That's question 6. Now question 7. It is given that event A and B are 2 mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive events means there is no common outcomes at all in event A and event B. There's no common outcomes. So, when there's no common outcomes, probability of event A times probability of event B is like just it's the same as probability of event A and event B happening. Yeah. So there are, because there are no common outcomes, so we don't need to consider any outcomes that might be an intersection of both events. So part A, they want you to state the maximum value of probability of event B. Maximum value is actually very, very simple. Basically, probability of event A plus probability of event B cannot be more than 1. Must be less or equals to 1. Okay. So in other words, probability of event B must be less or equals to 1 minus probability of event A. 1 minus 1 over 3, which is 2 over 3. Yeah. So it's less or equals to 2 over 3 means the highest it can be will be 2 over 3 itself. Yeah. Okay. So if probability of event A union B is 7 over 9, basically probability of event A plus probability of event B will be equals to probability of event A union B if it's mutually exclusive events. Yeah. So to get probability of event B, I can just take probability of event A union B minus probability of event A, which is 7 over 9 minus 1 over 3, so 4 over 9. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Then question 8. Box R contains 5 red marbles and 7 green marbles, while box D contains 4 red marbles and 8 green marbles. Okay, so for this, I like to list out the information here. Okay, 5 red, 7 green for box R, box T, 4 red, 8 green. So a marble is selected from box R. If the marble is red, then I put the marble into box T. If the marble is green, I put it back into box R. Then I select from box T. So the colors of selected marble will be recorded. So A1. Calculate the probability of selecting 2 red marbles. Now, it's good for us to draw a tree diagram here, actually. When this happens, what happens? When this happens, what happens? Because there's a different outcome that will happen. Depending on what happens to your box R. So in box R, I basically draw either red or green marble. Probability of drawing red, 5 red out of total, 5 plus 7, 12. And 7 green out of 12 marbles. If I draw red, okay, I will add 1 red to the box T, because they say if a marble is red, I put it into box T. So if I draw red, it becomes 5 red and 8 green. Okay. So probability of drawing red will be 5 out of 5 plus 8, 13. Drawing green will be 8 out of 13. If I draw green marble first, I put it back into box R. Means it stays as 4 red, 8 green. So probability of drawing red, 4 out of 4 plus 8, 12. Then drawing green, 8 out of 12. So probability of getting 2 red marbles. Probability red and then red. 5 over 12 and then this 5 over 13. 5 over 12 times 5 over 13. Five over 12 times 5 over 13, I'll get 25 over 156. Then probability of selecting 2 marbles of different colors. Different colors means it can be red and then green, or again all with plus. It can be green and then red. If red and then green, 5 over 12 times green 8 over 13 plus green and then red. First one green 7 over 12 times second one red, this one 4 over 12. 5 over 12 times 8 over 13, 10 over 39 plus 7 over 12 times 4 over 12, 7 over 36, add together 10 over 39 plus 7 over 36 is 211 over 468. Okay. That's part A. And part B, class 4 Amana has 36 pupils. Each pupil given us an opportunity to select 2 marbles with the conditions stated above. And the people who successfully selected 2 green marbles will be given a gift worth 5 ringgit. Estimate the cost of gift needed. So means how many 5 ringgit worth of gift will be needed out of the 36 people. So I want to consider the probability of getting 2 green marbles first. Okay. So probability green and then green will be 7 over 12 times 8 over 12. 7 over 18. And basically, the number of pupils who successfully get 2 green marbles over the total number of pupils should be same as the probability of getting 2 green marbles, 7 over 18. So let's bring over the 36, divide opposite times, which is 14. So estimate it should be 14 students who can get the gift. So the cost would be 14 students times 5 ringgit, which is 70 ringgit. And that is for question 8. Question 9. Jackie has 8 shirts and 3 of them are blue shirts. 40% of the shirts that Halim has are blue. Then 1 over 5 of the shirts that Kumar has are blue. Jackie, Halim, and Kumar each chooses a shirt at random to attend the meeting. Calculate the probability that 2 of them wear blue shirts. So, based on the number of shirts, based on the percentage, and based on the probability, I can see the probability of getting a blue shirt for each of them. Okay. Probability that Jackie gets a blue shirt will be 3 blue shirts out of 8 shirts. Probably Halim gets a blue shirt. 40%. Percent means out of 100. So 40 over 100. Or I can simplify it to 2 over 5. Yeah. Probability that Kumar gets a blue shirt will be 1 over 5. The fraction of blue shirts he has. So I want probably 2 of them wear blue shirts. Okay, means exactly 2 of them. So probably exactly 2 of them wear blue shirts mean it can be Jackie and Halim wear blue shirt, Kumar doesn't. Or Jackie and Kumar does, Halim doesn't. It can be Jackie doesn't wear blue shirt, Halim and Kumar does. Yeah. So Jackie blue shirt 3 over 8. Halim does blue shirt 2 over 5. Kumar doesn't get a blue shirt. 1 minus the 1 over 5. So 4 over 5. Jackie wears blue shirt 3 over 8. Halim doesn't. 1 minus 2 over 5. So 3 over 5. Kumar wears blue shirt 1 over 5. Jackie doesn't get a blue shirt is 1 minus 3 over 8. 5 over 8. Halim wears blue shirt 2 over 5. Kumar wears blue shirt 1 over 5. So I calculate 3 over 8 times 2 over 5 times 4 over 5. 3 over 25 plus 3 over 8 times 3 over 5 times 1 over 5. 9 over 200 plus 5 over 8 times 2 over 5 times 1 over 5. 1 over 20. So plus together 3 over 25 plus 9 over 200 plus 1 over 20. 43 over 200. And that is the probability that 2 of them, means exactly 2 of them, wear blue shirt. That's question 9. Then we look at question 10. Following bar chart shows the number of badminton clubs and bodybuilding clubs in Kedah, Negeri Sembilan, Federal Territory of Labuan, and Federal Territory of Putrajaya. So yeah, we have the bar chart here. Badminton club and the bodybuilding club in the 4 states are selected at random. Calculate probability that both clubs selected are from Kedah. Means I select one badminton club and one bodybuilding club. Okay, so what is the probability that both are from Kedah? Basically, I take probability that badminton club is from Kedah times probability that the bodybuilding club is from Kedah. Times because N. Yeah, is this badminton from Kedah and bodybuilding club from Kedah. That's why times. So, probability badminton club is from Kedah. There are 14 badminton clubs in Kedah. Out of total, I add up the total here. So, 14 plus 11 plus 3 plus 5. 33. Yeah. Okay, total 33. So means 14 over 33. And bodybuilding club from Kedah, 6 are from Kedah out of 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So there are 12 bodybuilding clubs from Kedah. Sorry, 12 bodybuilding clubs in total. So I just calculate 14 over 33 times 6 over 12 is 7 over 33. Yeah, you can see 7 over 33. Part B. A club is selected each from Federal Territories and Negeri Sembilan respectively. So I select from the Federal Territories. Sorry, one from Federal Territories and one from Negeri Sembilan. So it can be badminton from Negeri Sembilan and bodybuilding from Federal Territory. So it can be badminton, Negeri Sembilan, bodybuilding, Federal Territory. It can be badminton, Federal Territory, bodybuilding from Negeri Sembilan. I consider both cases. Yeah. So let's say I select badminton first. Probability badminton from Negeri Sembilan. 11 out of total 33. And bodybuilding from Federal Territory. So there are 4 of them. Federal Territory, Labuan and Putrajaya. So 2 plus 2, 4. Out of total 12. Or the other case, badminton from Federal Territory. So there are 3 plus 5, 8 out of total 33. And bodybuilding from Negeri Sembilan. So there are 2 of them out of total 12. Yeah. 11 over 33 times 4 over 12 is 1 over 9 plus 8 over 33 times 2 over 12, 4 over 99. 1 over 9 plus 4 over 99 is 5 over 33. So answer 5 over 33. That is question 10. Okay. Question 11. Probability that Kaizan is involved in an accident in each round of a motorcycle race is 0.4. Kaizan has to quit the race if he is involved in an accident. Probability of Kaizan winning each round of the motorcycle race is 0.96, provided that he is not involved in any accidents. Okay, so Kaizan needs to complete 3 laps of the racetrack. So calculate probability correct to 3 decimal places that Kaizan is champion of the race, and A2, Kaizan is unable to finish the race. Unable to finish means he's involved in an accident. Yeah. So A1. So yeah, basically he needs to complete 3 rounds. So probability that he wins each round will be when he's not involved in an accident. Yeah, and then he wins. So 0.96. So means 1 minus 0.4 would be probability that is not involved in an accident, because involving would be 0.4. So 0.6 times 0.96. But this needs to happen 3 times. So first lap like this, and again, and 3 times. 0.6 times 0.96, and the same thing goes for the third lap. 0.6 times 0.96. Yeah. 0.6 times 0.96 times 0.6 times 0.96 times 0.6 times 0.96. So it's 0.1911. Okay, 0.1911. Then A2, probability that Kaiser is unable to finish the race. So probability of him winning is only 0.1911. Probability of him being unable to finish the race. So is he can basically get an accident first round, second round, or third round. So instead of calculating each case, basically he can first there's 1, 2, 3 rounds. First round accident, second round accident, accident here, accident here, accident here, or none at all. No accidents. So no accidents means this one no, this one no, this one no. So basically there's only this 4 cases. Yeah. So I want to calculate when he gets an accident means I can always take 1 minus the probability that he does not get into an accident, means 0.6 times 0.6 times 0.6. 0.216 means 0.784. That's the probability that he is unable to finish the race. So part B, based on the answer in A, is it advisable for Kaizan to encourage his younger brother to participate in a motorcycle race? Okay, so encourage his younger brother to participate. Yeah. So that means he knows the probability of him getting into an accident. So based on this, unable to finish the race means probability that he gets into an accident is 0.784, which is a very high probability, means 78.4%. Yeah, 78.4% is very, very high. So you should know how dangerous it should be. So definitely it's not advisable. Okay. It's definitely not advisable. Moral value. Basically, moral value, actually, this one is a bit more subjective, and also I would say it's very, very unlikely for them to ask such a question in your exams. But if you were to say from state a moral value, basically it just has to make sense. Yeah. Okay, it just has to be something that makes sense. There is no like only one specific answer. Yeah. If you refer to the answer in the textbook, it says love your life, but basically, yeah, it doesn't have to be specifically that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can write. Of course, you can follow the textbook answer and say love your life, but maybe you can state something different, like instead of love your life, cherish your life. Yeah. Cherish your life. It's changing a bit of words, or value your life. Or things say we have to understand the risks. Understand the risks of what we are doing, basically. So yeah, it's a bit subjective lah, this answer, but yeah, basically it just needs to make sense lah. So yeah, basically that is for the chapter 9 of the form 4. Right? So yeah, I am from Pusat Tuition Teliti, and yeah, we offer tuition classes online and physical to students from anywhere. Yeah, especially now that we're doing it online, anywhere is accessible. If you wish to purchase our notes, you can do that as well. We do sell some extra notes as well. The notes and tutorial are reserved for our tuition students, but we do have topical practice, drill practice, and past year question books that you may purchase from us. So any inquiries, you can always WhatsApp us at these numbers. Follow our social media accounts, and of course, if you like this video, please do give us a like, share, subscribe, and comment if there's any. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.